Hello dear student, how are you all? Everyone are fine there. So student, today we are going to learn a very important grammar portion. What it is? A very important one, a grammar portion. So the name of this grammar video is subject and verb agreement. What it is? Subject and verb agreement. So student, what do you mean by subject and verb agreement? Do you know subject? In the every sentence there is one subject and there is one object. Even there is verb also. If there is a good combination in between subject and verb, then that particular sentence is called a best and a meaningful sentence. This is what called here subject and verb agreement. Okay. So what do you know about the subject and verb agreement? See, the basic of subject and verb agreement is, the first question arises here, what is subject and verb in the sentence? We have to find it out. Then how to identify subject and verb in the sentence? This is also we will learn. Then third question, what exactly subject and verb agreement? Okay, this is what we will learn through this video. And fourth one, basic rules surrounding it. Okay, what are the basic rules surrounding it? This is what we have to learn. See, the four questions we are covering here in this grammar portion related to the subject and verb agreement. Okay, the first one, what is subject and verb in the sentence? Second one, how to identify subject and verb in the sentence? Third one, what exactly subject and verb agreement? And the fourth one, basic rules surrounding it. Okay, this is what we have to learn. Okay, let's hear the small statement regarding to it. Subject in the sentence. Subject may be person, or it is a name of the place, or it is a name of the thing or idea that is doing or being something. Okay, the subject which is doing or being something, we have to talk about it. Then what is verb in the sentence? Verb is an action. Okay, or the subject performed by this, or the subject performs the action or state of being. Okay, the verb is an action which is performed by the subject is called verb, and subject may be a name of the person, place, thing or idea. Okay, is called here subject, and there should be a subject and the verb agreement in the sentence. So let's start with another slide. What it says about the subject and verb agreement. Okay, so here first we are going to see what are the basic rule. See, so student, do you know singular subjects must have singular verbs. Plural subject take plural verb. So it is a very basic rule of subject and verb agreement. Okay, in the sentence there should be subject and the verb agreement. If you write a singular subject and in front of you write the plural verb, then the sentence formation became wrong. If you write the plural subject in front of it, you will write the plural singular verb, then the sentence formation will become wrong. For a better sentence formation, there should be a singular subject must have singular verb, plural subject must have plural verb. So student, what do you mean by singular subject? Subject which is one is called singular subjects. And what do you mean by verb? Okay, a singular subject performed an activity, then it is called singular verb. What do you mean plural subject? More than verb, more than one person or one thing, it is called plural subject. And what is plural verb? Okay, the activity which is performed by the group of persons or a group of the places, okay, all together, then it is called here plural verb. Understood about the basic rule of the subject and verb agreement? Fine. Next, now here we will discuss rules on subject and verb agreement. What we will discuss? Rules on subject and verb agreement. Here, the first one is, the first rule is the pronoun. So student, do you know the pronoun? Okay, where the words like he, she, it, they, okay, them, etc. is used instead of the noun is called pronoun. Okay, then the pronoun you. You is a first person or second person? You is a second person. You always takes a plural verb. The pronoun you always takes a plural verb. Here, based on this rule, we have examples. You were invited to come, or you are asked to clean the room. You sing so well. So student, you here the second person, a pronoun, and it is followed by which verb? Plural verb. See, where, are, sing. So these all called the first rule of the subject and verb agreement, where the pronoun you always takes a plural verb. This is what you have to keep there in your mind. Then comes another sentence. See, second one, a second rule. If a sentence begins with here or there, the verb agrees with the subject which follows it. Okay, if the sentence belongs with the word like here and there, then the verbs which comes behind it, it should be agree with the subject. Okay, the verb agrees with the subject which follows it. For examples, here, okay, the sentence begins. Here are the ways on how to preserve meat. Here are the ways on how to preserve the thing. Another, there is a huge gap between the rich and the poor. There is a huge gap in between the rich and the poor. So here the first word, here and there. So they plays the role of the subject. When it comes there in the sentence, then what happens? Verb should agree with the subject. Verb should agree with the subject. Understood, student? Okay. Let's go to then another rule. See, rule number 3. If two subjects, one single and one plural, one singular and one plural, are connected by either or neither nor, the verb agrees with the nearer subject. Then what happens to the verb? It should agrees with the nearer subject. For example, see, neither the players nor the coach is joining. See, players here in the form of plural, coach here in the form of singular. If singular subject, then what comes here? A singular verb according to the basic rule. In the same manner, either the conductor or the singers are attending the concerned. So here conductor is singular subject and the singer is plural subject, and the verb form is plural verb. Understood? This is what we have to know about this rule. Okay, now let's begin with another rule. Rule number 4. A singular subject followed by intervening words or phrases such as with, as well as, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, and no less than takes a singular verb. So if these kind of phrases are added there in the sentence, then what happens? It will be followed by singular verb. Okay, let's learn with the help of examples. See what it is. Jack, accompanied by his sisters in enrolling in PCC. Jack, accompanied by his sister, is enrolling in PCC. Okay, so here the phrases like accompanied by his sisters, comma, okay, where the sisters are in the form of plural subject, is in the form of singular verb, enrolling in PCC. So here what it says, takes a singular verb. What? These kind of sentences take the singular verb. See, accompanied by, here you can find accompanied by, then here is singular verb. Then comes daddy as well as my brothers. Brother is in the form of plural subject, then is a singular verb. So here the plural verb should come, yes or no, but here we have added singular verb because as well as is taken from here, as well as, and it is a phrase where we have to use compulsory singular verb according to the rule number 4th. C, takes a singular verb. So this is what here singular rule number 4 says. Then comes 5th rule. Which one? The 5th rule. Singular subject joined by and require a plural verb. If two singular subject joined by and, then what we require? We require a plural verb, except when they mean one thing. Except when they mean one thing. If there is a meaning of one thing but there are two singular subject, then what we have to use? We have to use plural verb. Okay, fine. So here we have an example. Larry and Mercy are reading novels. So Larry and Mercy, two peoples or two childs, okay, they are reading novels. So are is used here in the form of plural verb. My teacher and friend is there. My teacher and friend, one and two person is here in the form of, yes, singular or plural? Is here in the form of singular, yes, singular verb here. So my teacher and friend, friend here, friend is here singular subject, is taken here into the singular verb. So except when they mean one thing. Alright, so here my teacher and friend, both are the person, both are here together, so it is called here, then singular verb, okay, singular verb is added rather than plural verb. Okay, fine. Here, this is what the fifth rule says. Then comes to the sixth one. Sixth one is two singular subject joined by either or neither nor take a singular verb. So what the sixth rule says here? Two singular subject joined by either or neither nor take a singular verb. For example, either mommy or daddy is coming with me at the outbound. So here singular verb is added because either word is used here. Neither Freddie nor Dulcie is waiting for you. Here singular verb is added because neither is here. Understood, students? Such a simple rules are there under subject and verb agreement. We have to take care about this. Okay. Then comes another rule. Rule number 7. Yes. If a singular subject is followed by a phrase containing a plural noun, then the verb is singular. So what the rules number 7 say? If a singular subject is followed by a phrase containing a plural noun, the verb is singular. For examples, one of the boys is yelling so loud. Yelling means shouting. One of the boy. Here the singular subject is, okay, one of the boys is yelling so loud. Singular subject is one. Of the boys, okay, followed by a phrase containing a plural verb. Plural noun. So boys are the plural noun. So the verb is singular. Which is a singular verb? Is a singular verb. Okay, one of the members. One is here singular subject. Okay, members is plural noun. Is here singular verb against the rule. So both two examples are the best suitable for the rule number 7 of subject and verb agreement. Now comes to the 8th rule. What 8th rule says here? The indefinite pronouns. The indefinite pronouns. What do you mean by the indefinite? Okay, which is not specific. Okay, it can be anything which is not specific. What is definite? It is a specific one. Then we have to use a definite. When to use indefinite? Indefinite pronouns means anything, anyone. Several, few, both, many, others are always plural. Okay, let's say for example, both were asking to be freed. Okay, after both, what came here? Plural verb. Several are seeking justice. Several, after several, what came here? Are, a plural verb. Understood, student? The rule number 8 says this. Then comes the rule number 9 of subject and verb agreement. See, the indefinite pronouns some, most, all, none are singular or plural according to the meaning of the sentence. So the indefinite pronouns can be singular or can be plural according to the meaning of the sentence. See, some of the girls were absent and some of the ice cream is left. Okay, see, some of the girls in the sense of plural subject. With the plural subject, plural verb will come. Some of the ice cream is only one, but some of the, they were not counted in the numbers. So is used here in the form of singular verb. Understood? Then comes the rule number 10th. Which rule? Rule number 10. When any of the following indefinite pronouns is the subject, the verb is singular. Okay, so here they have given any of the following indefinite pronouns like everybody, each, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every, nothing, everything, anyone, other, neither, everyone, somebody, someone. So they all called here indefinite pronouns. So then what happens? Okay, if they are the subject, they are playing the role of the subject in the subject and verb agreement kind of sentence, then the verb is singular. Then the verb always comes singular. See, every man and woman in this hall is a member, so every is taken from here, okay, from this rule. So man and woman, there are two members, so in front, just beside to the two members, what we have to use? Plural verb, yes or no? But see, in this hall, is added in the form of singular verb, okay, is a member, because this rule speaks, the rule number 10 speaks this, okay. So student, what is the rule number 11th? See, expression of time, money, weight and distance are singular even if the form is plural. Okay, so the expression of time, money, weight and distance are singular even if the form is plural. See, 2 years is a long time to wait. $1 million was given back to the owner. So this all money, weight and distance are singular. Okay, they always place the role of singular. Okay, even if the form is plural. If the form is plural, no issue. But with singular subject, a singular verb should come. Okay, understood according to this rule. Now let's discuss the last rule of this video. Okay, the last rule of this video is this one, 12th. When the amount of money refers to the separate units, the verb is plural. Okay, what it says, when the amount of money refers to separate units. For example, see, 25 cento coins were found. 100 peso bills, okay, were added to the budget. So when this amount of money refers to separate units, then the verb is always in the form of plural, which is given here in the sentence, and you can examine, you can judge with the help of this example. So student, what we have studied here, we studied some general rules, how to make a perfect sentence with the help of the perfect rules, okay, or with the help of the perfect rules and regulation under subject and verb agreement. Okay, you can make a meaningful sentence with the help of this subject and verb agreements rules, first 12 rule what we have discussed. In the coming video, we are going to discuss the remaining rules, okay, of the subject and verb agreement, and there will be some 2 or 3 videos related to the subject and verb agreement. Don't worry that you have not understood. We are going to discuss more about this in a briefly. So for the time being, watch this video thoroughly, okay, and make the notes in your grammar notebook about each and every rule of the subject and verb agreement, and write also what is subject and verb agreement, and explain, okay, explain the lecture what I given here in the video. Listen it thoroughly and make the proper notes in your grammar notebook. So student, for the time being, watch this video thoroughly and have a nice day.